We're back again, and I know it's been a couple of weeks since you saw us last and things have really changed since then.
That's the truth. Last time we heard about Ezekiel and the hope of returning from exile. Now we actually get to see it happen.
What Israel needed was a Messiah. And that was who they got, in the form of Cyrus of Persia, who was the head of the Persian Empire.
But they had a problem, didn't they?
They did. They could go home, but now they had to rebuild, and they were surrounded by people that didn't want them there. Remember what the world looked like before they went into exile.
This was the time when the Babylonian Empire was falling, and the Persian Empire was starting to grow. You can see the differences here. Everything that's in red would soon fall to the advancing Persian forces.
These forces were being led by a man named Cyrus. He was the man responsible for bringing together the Persian Empire. He did it through war, wit, and political skill.
It was Cyrus who let the Israelites go back home from exile, and he was the one who let them begin rebuilding the temple. Cyrus was referred to as the Messiah.
But it took a lot of work for them to rebuild. They even went through a period of time when they couldn't build, because so many others didn't want them to build. But in time, with the help of a new king of Persia, they would finish rebuilding.
It was not at all easy or pleasant. Israel still had times when they rebuilt and they had to be brought back to faith.
Israel relearned an important lesson with Cyrus. God chooses the most unexpected people to do his will. But then they also learned that things didn't automatically go back to the way that they were. They had to be rebuilt as a people.
This rebuilding wasn't easy. It took time, and eventually they regained some of who they were before the exile with help from prophets like Ezra and Nehemiah. Eventually it would be Jesus who would complete the rebuilding and open the temple for everyone.